Well, whatever time of day or night it is with you, welcome along to a game which is threatened, I have to tell you, by a rather forbidding weather forecast. The expectation is for quite heavy rain as the game grows older this evening. It hasn't arrived just yet, but it will do shortly. Glad to report, though, that that hasn't affected the crowd, who are here in good number and indeed in good voice. And the game will be underway very soon. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture-perfect for a game of this nature. Has a pop! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
What an adventurous run from a defender. He's got options out wide. Goes for goal! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the Moyle really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case. Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Has a hit! Tries to get it forward quickly. He's made sure that that won't get through. Saka. And it's Mane. Here it is now, surely! And that has sent him sprawling. Still goalless at the moment. He's there to receive. Real chance! Kane gets into a dangerous position. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Mane. Saka. Played out to the right. He gets past his man. Almost half an hour in now. Mane. Just brushed off the ball there. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Battles to win it back. Kane. Nicely measured pass. Now tries a shot! He's delivered all right! Mane with the smoothest one-on-one finish. He is one very cool customer.
Yeah, and he knew all along what he wanted to do, and it's a really great instinctive finish.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Gets it back. And it's got through. And he's there to cut it out. Saka. And it's played forward. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. And there is the half-time whistle. And here we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, it hasn't exactly got the plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
Already up and running for the second half.
Let them oil. Don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in this second half. They can't hold back though.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example.
Well, the crowd aren't happy. They wanted a shot and it didn't arrive.
Well, chasing the game, trailing by 1. Good take, has a pop! He scores!
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
That's not going to make it. And it's Kane. Forward it goes. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Saka. Kane.
Mane really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Kane. Alexander-Arnold. Great run on the overlap here. Goes for the cross. Well read, he sorted that out.
Well, we don't need to guess that they expect plenty of ball into the box.
Yeah, it's quite a crowd scene in the middle now.
Well, it's a situation that requires resilience now and plenty of fighting spirit. It has to be matched.
Kane has created one goal already. Now it's Kane. Alvaro Tejero, good challenge, he just stood firm.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Goes for goal! Cuts it out.
Puerto Mayo showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Trying to get there.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, he's found him in space. Yep, it's a corner. The message is simple: defend this with your lives.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Foden.
There's only one word for this. It's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
Out to the right. They need to get it in quick. And the referee brings it to a close. Passion and panache and perseverance, and in the end, parity. A really good game to watch. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Puerto Mayo certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
The action has already started. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Neymar, surely. He has an array of skills that can elevate the quality of a match or change its course with a flash of brilliance. His talent can take this game to a higher level of excitement, and I hope it does.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
It's found its way to him. He slid it through. Jordi Alba plays it backwards, and they'll try again.
Just to point out, Peter, that the full...
Dybala is fouled. Gaia. Goalkeeper's ball. Jimenez. Defender's on the back foot. And he's on a charge. A buccaneering run from the defender. And he's there to cut it out. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. This to go one up. Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois!
Well, it's always worrying that the psyche is affected after a missed penalty.
Timely intervention. And it's to Dybala! He's going after it, and they've been caught out here. And here's Cristiano, shapes to shoot! Cancelo. Neymar. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And it's Cancelo. That's great strength on the ball. Jordi Alba. Dybala tries lifting it over. It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
Oh, it's an unusual turn of events, and it was an honest attempt to help out, and I suppose it can happen to anyone.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Marquinhos plays it forward. Neymar sticks in a foot to win it back. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. João Cancelo. And it's Neymar. Hoists it forward. Oh, real danger here. Tries to get it forward quickly. A real chance to break. Room for a shot. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. And it's half-time here. And there we are. Off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Champu would seem to still be getting over the OG. It was an honest mistake, and they've got to move on.
And the action has already resumed here.
Champu
looking for goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision.
João Cancelo. Ruben Dias. João Cancelo. Ruben Dias. Neymar. And it's played forward. Out of play for a goal kick. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. He's through, now is he in? It's Cristiano Ronaldo! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Cristiano Ronaldo cannot be a happy chappy, and you can understand why. The run was stoic, and it should have been heroic.
Just brushed off the ball there. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. João Cancelo goes looking.
Bruno Fernandes really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
João Cancelo. Oh, he's found him in space. Corner it is then. There's going to be another change here.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Just has to be done.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Knocks it away. Bruno Fernandes. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance.
Well, we don't need to guess that they expect plenty of ball into the box.
Yeah, it's quite a crowd scene in the middle now.
Well, it's a situation that requires resilience now and plenty of fighting spirit. It has to be matched.
Neymar has a pop! This could fall anywhere! Ball's loose, and he's after it. And he's there to hoof it away. And it's been taken straight back. He's off on a marauding run. João Cancelo gets it back. Good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Oh, good interception.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Could be thinking about a shot here. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a loose ball. And once more they can't get through. It's being played forward. Done very well to intervene. Forward it goes. Marquinhos. 5 minutes left on the clock. Quick ball forward. Kimmich plays it forward. It's broken loose.
Pontevedra can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Questions were asked, but he's given the answer. Gabriel Jesus! What a rocket! That is special! A finish of true class! And with that goal comes comfort.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Yeah, looks very much like the final nail in the coffin for me, I have to say.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo tries to get it forward quickly. João Cancelo. And that's that. Well, much worthy industry, but that alone simply not enough. They are beaten by the better side. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
It was a very good game, played in the right spirit with a fitting atmosphere, and I think football won this time.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. This must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Defenders on the back foot.
Well, they would seem to be trying to expose the centre of that defence to runners.
It makes for some terrific movement.
It does, and they may be hit on the break because obviously it requires numbers forward to stretch them out.
He's managed to get that all wrong. Rodri. What an adventurous run from a defender. Ball's gone out of play. Hit into the middle. Hurls himself at it! Great effort. He flew in with courage.
Well, he can't be accused of not being brave, Peter, and his boss will give him the thumbs up, I'm sure.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Yeah, he's fouled him there. So what can they conjure from this one? A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. Oh, good stop, it had to be. Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
That has put a stop to that. Oh, he's not going to get that. Brings it forward. It's a brilliant interception. Try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Oh, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Mbappe. Still, rather frustratingly, it is 0-0. Tries to get it forward quickly. That's great strength on the ball. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Certainly tested the keeper. Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
He's pinged one through. Mbappe! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Tries to get it clear. Foden. And it's played forward. That'll be the final action of the first half. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not going to want to try. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we're already back underway here. No score in the first half. Who's ready to go for it now? And here's the chance to counter. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Forward it goes.
Well, no question as to who's winning the battle in midfield at the moment. So
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Isak, he's off on a marauding run, and now the breakaway, and he's shown him a clean pair of heels.
that's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Deftly done, nicely worked, and he's cut it out. Isak. Oh, that's a waste. A heavy challenge. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Stitch defending, but that'll do. Hoists it forward. Dele Alli, well positioned to make that interception. Tries to get it forward quickly.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Keeps it out of harm's way. Sorted that out.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner. Do they stick or twist? Caution or risk? You know, what will they rue more? I think it'd be a cautious mindset they'd regret more for me, so I'd like to see them try and go and win this. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And the referee brings it to a close. And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches, satisfied by organisation and solidity. A little cutting edge at either end, and it finishes 0-0. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. This must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters. Oh, he's had a shot! He's pulled off a fine save!
The goal sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
And it's been taken short. And it's Jordi Alba, played out to the right. Gnabry. And back to base. João Cancelo. Neymar. And here's Neymar. Foden does well to read it and intercepts. Neymar. And it's Cancelo. Has a pop! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Oh, good interception. Hoists it forward. And that's one way to annoy his teammates. Oh, some clever movement up front.
Yeah, they're playing with a false nine. Now, no one's really holding a fixed position up there.
How does that work?
Well, I think it's an attempt to just confuse this defence with constant interchange and different movement.
Foden, out to the right. Room for real chance! It's in!
Now, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Neymar. And he's there to cut it out. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Plays it out to the wing, and it's Jordi Alba. Has a hit! Oh, taken with style!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you peg back again.
Plays it back. Ball's loose, who's getting there? And now the breakaway. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Neymar.
Foden.
Good idea, just poorly executed. Jordi Alba. Can he dig out? He's gone for it! He has done it! And the comeback is complete!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Neymar. Neymar decides to play it back. Now it's Neymar. Shot a goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Neymar simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
They've played it short. And here's Neymar. Turns and goes back. Foden plays it forward. Lobs it in gently. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Ruben Dias. And the half-time whistle goes. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Guatemala don't need to...
Oh, shooting chance! Neymar. Out to the left it goes. And it's been taken straight back. Chooses to go back. Tries a shot! Oh, a very decent attempt. Forward quickly. That's offside. Yes, it is. And it's Jordi Alba. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. And it's played forward. Jordi Alba. Good challenge, he just stood firm. He's left his man. It's a fine challenge and it goes his way.
Guatemala are definitely going about this the right way.
This isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
More than happy to take the muscular approach.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Gets away from it, shapes to shoot! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser! Simplicity itself.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So we have a double substitution going on here. This is quite a battle.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Well, that's not going to go down too well with his teammates. Shoots! And in it goes! And they get themselves in front!
Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught completely cold by such a swift breakaway and such a well-worked finish too.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Done very well to intervene. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Spinazzola.
Champu are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
And here's Canabri. Deftly done. Hits one! He scores!
Well, this is a terrific show of resilience and spirit. I love to see a team roll up their sleeves and force their way back. Superb.
Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Yeah, and he knew all along what he wanted to do, and it's a really great instinctive finish.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Martinez.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
To the last 5 minutes. He's pinged one through here. Gets the better of his man. Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that.
You wonder if that's it now, but
he's through and all along has a pop. He's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very...
And that will be the final act. What a match, what a comeback. That is how to respond to adversity. Truly deserving winners. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. La Bombonera, one of the most recognisable venues in world football. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, under normal circumstances...
Oh, that's a foul, free kick's been given. Hernandez. Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz. It's come, big chance! Isaac. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Rodri. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Isak. Mbappe. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Fabian Ruiz goes looking. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Tries to get it forward quickly. Hoists it forward. Ricardo Pereira. Isak. This could fall anywhere. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. He's made sure that that won't get through. Ricardo Pereira. Played down the flank. Played back in. Ball's come loose and the chase is on. Now the counter. Out to the left it goes. Back into the middle. Ball has crossed the line and it's a throw. Ricardo Pereira. Isak. Ricardo Pereira. Up he gets! He's missed, but not by that far.
Isak did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. There'll be a throw-in. Won a corner. In with a header! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Lookman is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
An untidy challenge, free kick given. Isak. Isak! The referee brings the first half to a close. Well, both sides have drawn blanks and have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. Here we go again then. So deadlock still as the second half begins. Goes for goal! Hernandez, decent looking ball. Fabian Ruiz. Just brushed off the ball there. Rodri. Ricardo Pereira. Rodri. Isaac! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
And a header! They've scored!
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Gabriel Jesus. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. That's been won straight back. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Goes long. And he's there to cut it out. And it's played forward. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Looking to force his way through. It's anyone's ball. What a sensational save from Anderson! Get that clear. Rodri battles to win it back. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Gabriel Jesus. This could spell danger. Real chance! And the lead stays intact, just.
Oh, you can't hide away from how important that was.
Changes here from both sides, in fact. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Finds whistle's gone, that's a foul.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed.
And the finish! Oh, and that should have been two.
Mbappe was totally aware of how that chance could have impacted on the game, and that should have gone in.
Daya. Oh, good ball. Gabriel Jesus gets it back.
Pontevedra are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Ricardo Pereira plotting from out on the right-hand side. Cuts it out.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Gundogan. Forward it goes. Gabriel Jesus.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Two minutes to be added on. It's on a plate. Oh, what's he giving here? Oh, the referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
And this is the perfect opportunity. Xhaka! And the ball's come out. He looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he is going into that little black book. And they've been caught out here. He's on his way. He's one-on-one! Crowd calling for him to shoot. Mbappe has a pop! Oh, that was no routine save. And that will be the final act. Always in the balance, and in the end, one goal was enough. They are narrowly beaten.
I've been in this position myself, and this will be difficult to take. They did everything right but score, but at least I suppose they can reflect on a few positives from this one.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town. And the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill, and plenty of tricks, and a few goals. I suspect I've probably overstretched my level of greed here.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Tricky, but Karim Benzema. What impresses me about the Frenchman is his willingness to keep going for the team, even on days when it's not as fluid. And I think that has a knock-on effect, and it sets the tone for that little bit of extra grittiness.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Fabinho.
Well, they would seem to be trying to expose the centre of that defence to runners.
It makes for some terrific movement.
It does, and they may be hit on the break because, obviously...
In with a header! There it is! What a great header, got plenty on that.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
João Cancelo. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Forward it goes. Dembele. Lobs it in gently. Ruben Dias. Now the counter. Merino. Sane looks to dink one in. Jordi Alba plays it forward. Tries to get it forward quickly. Shoots! And that's one way to annoy his teammates. Davis. And here's Benzema. Benzema is flagged offside. Sane provides an outlet. Needed a better pass there. And the counter is on. Davis cuts it out. Davis drives it forward. Hoists it high. Neymar. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Jordi Alba. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Oh, real chance! And the shot! Sticks it away! They are right back in business!
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides and with such great individual talent on show.
It's Benzema! Oh, real danger here. Hit into the middle. Tries a shot! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Dembele simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. The whistle goes for half-time. So a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. So your views on the first half?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. And we are already promptly back underway. It's come loose. Sané. Right through the middle. Now it's Benzema. Benzema. Oh, he's in! Sané. He's had a go! Superb goal!
And some players are just capable of grabbing a game by the scruff of the neck, and his immense talent may just have done exactly that and injected the belief that they can retain their lead this time round.
Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And it's Neymar. Chance! He scored! They've done it again! It is incredible! That was easy, almost too easy.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
This is quite a battle.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
João Cancelo. Acerbi. Jordi Alba going full tilt down the left. And it's played forward. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Hoists it forward. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Davis battles to win it back. Dembele. He spotted the run and played him through.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
Cancelo. Neymar tried to play it through.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Benzema! That's unlucky, just wouldn't come down.
Benzema probably tried a bit too hard then. He should have relied on technique as opposed to power.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Cancelo. Cancelo goes looking. It's a throw in. Benzema floats one over. That's Dembele. He's left his man. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. And help's available out wide. Now it's Benzema. And this has gone, presumably for offside.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Has he picked him out? Whistle goes again. It's another offside decision. Pogba. And it's Pogba. Cancelo crosses. He's gone for it! And he's there to hoof it away.
Champu showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
He's got away.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Valverde dinks one in.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
He's picked him out.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And time is up. Well, a game that had everything except a winner. Really watchable and honours even. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So, overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is... goes for goal! He's delivered all right! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's been taken straight back. Alvaro Tejero. It's found its way to him.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Tries to dink it in. And it's got through. Big chance, corner. Fabian Ruiz can get it clear. He's still going. Where to next? He's had a goal! Oh, good delivery, almost the perfect outcome.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross. Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Played into space out wide. Can he find a finish now? Well read, he sorted that out. Marquinhos goes looking. Caught offside that time. Just ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Dashing forward at pace. And he's had a shot! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, the run was really impressive. The finish was depressive, and expectations were not met.
Towering header! Harmlessly behind. Hoists it forward. Done very well to intervene. Berratti gets into the right position to intercept. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo tries to head towards goal. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Kante with the foul. It's hit the upright. Conte. Fabian Ruiz battles to win it back. Cristiano Ronaldo. Hits one! That is absolutely glorious! That is a gem! An absolute gem!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen. Pontevedra are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
That has certainly made things interesting. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. You've got a corner here. They've played it short. Chance! Loose. Lobs it in gently. Has a hit! In it goes! And they get themselves in front! Oh, that always looked the likely outcome.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Good take, and he's had a look. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, has a hit! It's broken loose. Tries to get it forward quickly. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Alexander-Arnold. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Marquinhos. Was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Good challenge, he just stood firm. He's on his way. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And the first 45 minutes are up. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Has a goal! Kante has created 1 goal already. This is promising. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. And that has been clubbed away. What an adventurous run from a defender. That is Conte. And that's been won straight back. Well, it's a safety in numbers approach to defending here.
Yeah, but dropping deep can bring more trouble.
Yeah?
Well, shots from distance and space in wider positions, besides the obvious issue of inviting most of your opposition high up the pitch.
Alvaro Tejero. Conte. Saka gets it out to the wing. Conte in with the challenge. Fabian Ruiz tries running with the ball at his feet. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
Brings it forward. It's a fine run, and he's happy to keep going. This could fall anywhere. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Saka, who's made his mark on this game. Fabian Ruiz. Just brushed off the ball there. Van Dijk. Well played, he saw that coming. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Kovacic. And the shot! They've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Has a pop! And in again! Really well taken goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Courtois did well the first time. Nothing he could do about the follow-up.
I might sound a little harsh here, but the keeper, I felt, could have done a better job in ensuring that ball didn't go back out into the danger area.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that favour.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
So the lead now is 2. Lookman. Kovacic. Lookman. Oh, he's broken through. Forward it goes. And it's Kovacic. Oh, good interception. Forward pass. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
The referee's awarded a free kick. it's Mane. Lookman. A real chance to break. Van Dijk. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A decent win via a very competent performance. Without doubt, they were the better side, and the result reflects as much. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, if ever there was a good tone setter for a football match, that was it. First minutes, first shot, first goal, and it set them up.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. This must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does. And Martinez! Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Here's Mauro Icardi. Mauro Icardi! It's off target and by quite a way. Up for a throw. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Foden tries to get it forward quickly. Ruben Dias with a definite foul there. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Foden is onto it and can take it up. It's come loose. Oh, real danger here. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Loose ball, who's going to get that? Jordi Alba. Bruno Fernandes. Neither side yet able to find the net. He's in! Has a hit! That has certainly tested the keeper.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Bruno Fernandes with the short one. Keeps everyone guessing. Gets it back. It's a very good battle there. Terrific to watch. And the counter is on. Gets the better of his man. Great run this. He's covered quite a distance. It's going to be another corner, I think. Strong punch. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. And he's got the ball glued to his feet. Helps available out wide. Goes to finish! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes work ultra sharp.
Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Here's Mauro Icardi. Martinez. He's gone for it! They score! Simplicity itself.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due. And it was a brilliant setup and finish.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
And it's Icardi. Back into the middle. He's had chance! It's good distance on it. Jordi Alba. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Foden, he's left his man. Lovely feet. A chance to play it in. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. He's slid. Oh, shooting chance! He scores! They have done it! They have their equaliser! With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
And there's the end of the first half. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. They come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. So once again, we're underway.
Champu clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
This He's had a go! Bruno Fernandes. Shot going for goal! Knocks it away. And he's whipped it in low. And that has been clubbed away. Martinez. And Martinez! He's done very well to get to that.
Martinez is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
A really good feat. Oh, he's found him in space.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. Little doubt, that is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Ruben Dias. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Oh, that's a foul, free kick's been given. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. How about a shot? Timely intervention. Well, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
And it's Jordi Alba. Well read, he sorted that out. And it's played forward. Good ball, it's found its target. Can he... Icardi with a shot! Oh, he's managed to miss it.
You get the feeling that whoever scores the next goal here will be the winners of this type. They can't afford to waste chances like that, though.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Nice touch. Header! And that's been won straight back.
Puerto Moyo, merit Fuma.
This is gone, that's a foul. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. Ruben Dias. Bruno Fernandes. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Bruno Fernandes. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Icardi. Cut out in the nick of time. Hoists it forward. And that is that. So nothing between them after all of that, and you can't really argue with the result. Neither manager too unhappy with the outcome, and the fans really well entertained. It's all square in the end. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, a very good evening to you as you join us for tonight's live game. Unfortunately, our weather forecast is somewhat less than promising. We're told to expect intermittent spells of heavy rain, which might very well impact on the quality of the football later. It'll certainly add a new dimension, especially for those players who like to keep hold of the ball. A few anxious faces hoping it will all somehow stay away, but I have to tell you that we are told is an extremely unlikely scenario. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. A treat for everybody here.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
And we're underway. Nicely measured pass. And he's away. Hits one! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Davis. Benzema. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. He gets past his man, knocks it away. Valverde, defenders on the back foot. Tried to play it through.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Valverde. Valverde drives it forward. Valverde needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
What an adventurous run from a defender. And help's available out wide. Away from immediate danger. Gets it back. Tries to dink it in, and the finish! Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Davis. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. No goals as yet. What a throw in. And here's Dembele. Beautifully done. Gets it back. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Davis. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Hoists it forward, and it's Davis. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, that's nice. And that's sprayed out wide. Foden absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stop.
Has a hit! He scored! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
So we have our breakthrough.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
And here's Benzema. And he's there to cut it out. Can he shoot? He's gone for it! Oh, taken with style. They are right back in business. That was a given. It always was.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Oh, what a ball! Tries a shot! Oh, he's really drilled it. Mohamed Salah with good energy in defence as well.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Played back in. Dembele hits it! That'll be a throw. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. And here's the chance to counter. Looks to clip it forward. He's had a look. And we've reached half-time. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
It's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. So once again, we're underway. Cut out in the nick of time. Deftly done. Mohamed Salah. He's made sure that that won't get through. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And here's Mohamed Salah. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Hit long and direct. He's got through. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Timely intervention.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And here's Dembele. Forward it goes. It's a brilliant interception. Good idea, just poorly executed. Foden. The referee's awarded a free kick. Davis does well to read it and intercepts. Dembele. Oh, that's a fine challenge. It's being played forward. And here's Mohamed Salah. Salah. Dembele. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. And the counter is on. Brought forward. What does he try from here? And it's Benzema. Mohamed Salah finds himself offside. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Well read, he sorted that out. Squeeze it out of harm's way. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Sané, and the wait. Oh, shooting chance!
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Truly turned on its head.
Oh, it's lovely to see the art of the skies alive and well, but the keeper straight into no man's land.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Rain starting to fall here. It has been looking that way for a little while.
Puerto Moyo are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Sané, and the shot! They scored! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly, and they don't know how to stop him.
So the lead now is 2.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
That intervention was very necessary.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
And the referee brings it to a close. What a match, what a comeback. That is how to respond to adversity. Truly deserving winners. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Aruzatanka were very impressive here, Peter. The backbone of this team is so strong, and it proved to be the decisive area.
Well, thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.